Good morning, everybody. We have another autocross for you. We are out at our local venue, the parking lot of the drag strip. We are ready to go. It is a beautiful, beautiful day out today. Yeah, the car is
different again.
Slight changes. So I changed up the rear suspension stuff. If I don't know which video is going to come out first, but if the video is out, the link will be up here. If not, it will be out shortly. But yeah, changed up the rear suspension geometry a little bit to see how that will do. Hopefully we go well, but this venue is very bouncy as well, so I didn't do anything to help with that. We're going to drive fast today, have a lot of fun.
Try to stay in the throttle. There's a couple of spots that you really can use power to your advantage as long as I stay in it.
Yeah, the course today is going to be very fast. Everyone keeps saying it's a horsepower course. Don't know if I completely agree with that, because if you're a skinny car, you can just stay in the power anyways, where I'll probably have to be getting out of it and back in it. But it's going to be a very, very fast course today, but should be a lot of fun, and we are going to hopefully win.
Hopefully. I need a win.
You need a win.
I need a win.
I need a win too. So let's go win. Going up for first run. It is a quick course today. See what we can do. We got a lot of really good competition here today, but we will see if we can put it down. If they say it's a power course, we'll see. Not how I wanted my first run to go. Again, 360 on course. I think the back end is a little hot. May need to drop some tire pressure.
So how'd your first run go?
I think 360. I stayed on course.
You did stay on course.
See me whip it?
I say you get stylistic points.
Okay. I'll take it.
Alright, I'm about to go out for my first run of the day. I'm gonna send it. So that was my first run. I got a 46.1, which is quite a bit slower than what I saw in the first heat. Felt a little all over the place. The tires aren't warmed up yet, but I stayed on course and I don't think I got any cones, so that's good.
All right, so we're going to try not to do a spin on this run. I did drop the rear tire pressures. I think the rear end was just a little too hot and all from Ashley running right before me. So we will try not to do that again. we go. Rear end was dancing. Yeah, that felt really good. 37,999 plus 1, so I did get a cone, but dropped it to the 37s.
All right, I'm coming up on my third run. Some time on that wobble.
Yeah. All right, going up for my last run. Got my good luck charm in here, of course, to try to get me into the 37s.
Yeah,
36s would even be better, but
36.
it's a tall order, I think. But yeah, this one. Here we go. At the end, didn't get as good of a straight line. You're right. You look terrified.
That was a lot.
Hopefully it was a lot.
37.9.
Woo! The good luck charm lives on.
37,980. Still fourth in class, though. Unfortunately, I didn't get to bump up a little bit. Yeah, if I didn't get a little offline going through the end there, I think I gave it up a little tense there, I think.
Dude, you were flying. Yeah. I was ready for that to be over.
Coming out of the sweeper, going through that stuff, I did let up a little bit, so I didn't get quite as good. I went maybe a little hair fast through the sweeper, so I had to lift a little bit, so I lost a little bit there.
So how'd you end up in class?
Fourth. So Tesla, Miata, 350R, then me.
Ted beat you?
Yeah, he had a 37.6, 37.7. So it must have been probably really close. And then yeah, I would have had to run a low 30. Actually, a 37.6 could have beat the Tesla.
Wow. Yeah, your
I don't think I had to be into a 36.
Super competitive.
Yeah. I mean, the Miata ran a 35.
I saw he's a
and
monster.
That's I think top raw right now. It beat the Hoosier BMW.
All right, last run of the day. 37, my best of the day, so that's good to improve. I was hoping for 40, so I'm happy with that. And I think I landed up in third.
Event number 5 or 6, can't quite remember how many events we're on at the moment, but it is all done. Not quite the results that we were obviously going for, but still good results in the end. So for me, for my class, I did end up finishing 4th. So getting a little bit further and further away from that championship. And then for overall packs, just out of the top 10, finished 11th. For Ashley, for the ladies class, she did end up finishing 3rd in class. So it's still some good championship points going on there. For the car, so we see that we're back in the shop here. I've had a look over it and I found a few things wrong. First, the suspension. So I do have a custom suspension, double wishbone front suspension on there. And I found in previous events that there's a lot of force that goes into those upper A-arms, especially during braking, that can kind of pull the A-arms away from the frame. So I actually had back in 2023 when I did it, I've ripped that bracket, ripped the welds off that bracket under braking. And looking at it, didn't rip any welds, but the bracket is pulled away from the frame. So the rear of that upper arm is pulled away from the frame, so that is messing with my camber, my caster, probably the geometry of that thing moving away, and it's actually the same on both sides. So I've gotten that fixed, got it pushed back in, torqued up the bolts. Maybe the bolts weren't just enough tight, but we got them all torqued, good to go there. You probably also have noticed that the car shuts off quite a bit. So I got a smoke tester, did a smoke test on the engine and have found a few leaks. So one of them I fixed, the other one is the throttle body, the seal coming out for the blade. So can't really fix that right now. So, and I have been meaning to get a new throttle body because this kind of does stick on this side and will give me a hanging idle. So new throttle body is going to need to be ordered. Not going to have that for the next event, but yeah, we're going to have to get that fixed. Didn't find any other leaks, which is good. So that was one of the things that my tuner said, that it looked like it was getting more air than it should be. So look for leaks. So we'll get those fixed up and maybe we can get this thing to actually do a hot idle. Cold, perfect. Hot idle, hot start, not so much. But that is all for this event. Had a really good time at that with that club as always. We got another one coming up here very, very shortly. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video and want to see more. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Later.